Hey guys, how's it going? Finally got the workout done in the morning. It's definitely different. I'm fasted, but something I noticed is that I'm gonna have to warm up a lot more in the morning. Um, on and off throughout, since I've started jump roping, whatever it is, 4 or 5 months ago now, my my Achilles occasionally bothers me. So I'm gonna give you kind of my history with this Achilles injury today. Today I just did 10 minutes of jump rope with a half-pound rope. I took actually a break at around 5 minutes in. Took a 30-second rest and then completed another 5 minutes. Um, but basically, I've never had problems with my Achilles up until a couple of years ago. I used to work outside um, and deep in the woods all year round. So where I come from, in northeast United States, it snows a lot in the winter. There's a lot of snow. And when you go deep in the woods in the winter, there's nobody shoveling out there. There's no plows. You're deep in the woods, so it's multiple feet of snow on the ground. So you're carrying stuff deep into the woods. Um, and one day we were way out in the woods, and I stepped, and my foot kind of bent. It's hard to explain, but basically my heel went in without my toe going in, and I stretched my Achilles way out. And I didn't tear it or anything like that, but it really got stretched on my right foot. And so it was bothering me. Luckily, it was like towards the end of the day. Um, got back to the truck, went home, and it just kept getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Started developing excruciating pain. And I went to a clinic to get it checked out. It was all swollen. They were like, it's not torn, but you got to stay off of it for a little while. So I think I ended up taking like 2 days off of work, um, and then I went back to work and just I wore like a brace inside of my work boot and tied my work boot up really tight. Probably I should have taken a lot more time off. They told me it would take about 6 months to recover. Um, and yeah, I ended up going back to work, not thinking too much about it. Well, obviously thinking about it, it hurts. But it always, like, my Achilles felt like it was just going to snap at any moment for months, which is like a really kind of psychologically, it messes with you. So, but around, I'd say a year later, um, I felt okay. Like, I can always tell if I do any type of activity. I can always, I notice it. Um, right, like if I play in a basketball game or something, afterwards I'm sitting around, it's tight. Um, and so my point is that starting this jump rope, I knew that it would kind of be a problem once in a while. So today, it seems as though like it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then all of a sudden I go out to jump rope one day and it's bothering me. Um, and I think this partially has to do with my warm ups, which I need to do a better job of doing. Um, but basically, yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, it started bothering me out randomly out of the blue again. Yesterday it was bothering me, and today bothering me again. Um, and so I decided to, you know, I'm gonna take it easy for the next little bit here. Um, and just because I don't have the same recovery tools here as I do back home, to where back home I could just kind of push and recover, because I had a lot of good recovery tools. I don't have those here, which is okay. I have a couple things. I have a couple essentials that I'll use. You can see me here. I took this break, just massaging the area. That actually helps. If you deal with Achilles pain, calf pain, make sure you massage it out with your hands. It actually does help. So I kind of came over here, just was poking at it, pushing at tender areas. And then when I went back into the jump rope, it actually was better. So here we go, starting up again. And I realize, oh, okay, good. At least I'm in a bit better of a place. But yeah, so my point is basically that I've had this nagging injury for a long time. It was out of my control to get this. Wasn't, I mean, it was an overuse injury, but it was due to work. It wasn't due to training. And that's really all I have to say there, other than the fact of don't let these little injuries pile up on you. Give you a perfect example, Aaron Rodgers, if you watch NFL football, right? He had a calf injury in camp. Same thing happened with Kevin Durant in basketball, right? These guys have calf injuries. They get them healed up. They come back a couple months later, but they're not really healed. They're just like, I got to get out there. They get out there, boom, Achilles snaps. It's a reason I'm worried about Joe Burrow. Also, if you follow football, he's the quarterback of the Bengals. He's been dealing with a calf injury, and he's going out there and he's trying to compete in NFL football games. He just got signed to a massive contract for multiple years, hundreds of millions of dollars. You know, the problem is that the Achilles is such a tender thing. Once it goes, it's hard to recover. Not impossible, but hard, right? It's one of those ones, if you sprain an ankle, you can play the next week and you're going to be okay, right? You tear a bicep, they can reattach it, you can play. Long recovery, but my point is, you tear an ACL, right? A lot of guys tear an ACL, they come back, they're back to where they were. They can even improve and get better. The Achilles is one you don't really want to tear. Not that you want to tear anything, but I think you got to be cautious with any type of calf thing. So that's why, I have this goal. If I feel like things start to get a little out of control with the pain, I'm going to have to take a break. It's just the way it is. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that, these are momentary things, that last a little bit for a couple days, and then, I wake up one morning, I do my recovery, and I'm better. So I'll keep you in touch about what's going on with the Achilles. And yeah, that's the workout for today. We still got our 10 minutes in. We'll continue to get the 10 minutes in until such a point as I feel that, if I feel there's a major problem. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm enjoying how this is going. But yeah, that's the video for today. Hope you guys enjoy. Talk to you later.